Bledsoe was arrested.
Patrick Montgomery was in court.
Jonathan Manapa will stay in federal custody.
No, I don't take responsibility at all.
Everyone, welcome to the show. So 47-year-old Rhode Island resident Bernard Sirr was a member of the Proud Boys when he took part in the Capitol attack. But he told the FBI that he joined the group shortly before January 6th because he wanted to attend Trump's rally, but he was concerned about being alone. So in the lead up to the insurrection, Sirr posted numerous times on social media. He alluded to the violence to come. On December 10th of 2020, Sirr tweeted to Donald Trump and he said, quote, "Patriots are ready to fight against this election." And fight was in all caps, by the way. On January 6th, Sirr was seen entering the Lower West Terrace tunnel and he joined in with others who were pushing against the police. He was also seen and heard yelling at the officers. He yelled, quote, "Join us, pick the right side." And then, right after yelling at them, he put his hand on a police riot shield and he started pushing against it. As he did this, he continued to yell. He was saying, quote, "Get on the right side of history, come on." And then sometime later, Sirr joined in the collective heave-ho push against the police in the tunnel. And then sometime after that, he exited the tunnel. So while he was outside, Officer Michael Fanone was dragged from the tunnel. You guys know this. He was beaten, he was tasered, and Sirr could be seen on video watching this attack. And then he took out his phone and he started recording the violence. Then he entered the tunnel a second time and he made his way to the front of the police line again. Sirr remained in that position, confronting officers until he and others were sprayed with chemicals. And then they were finally successfully pushed out. And as he was being forced out, Sirr was heard telling the mob, quote, "Push back a little." So Sirr was arrested on June 29th of 2022, and he was charged with civil disorder, entering restricted grounds, disorderly conduct on restricted grounds, 2 counts of physical violence, and impeding passage on restricted grounds. Following Sirr's arrest, he spoke with the FBI and he tried to minimize his involvement. In 2 different interviews, he maintained that he committed no acts of violence, but he admitted to seeing others assaulting the police. And then Sirr claimed that the only reason he went into the tunnel was because he saw a couple with a 14-year-old child headed into the tunnel, and he wanted to make sure that they were safe. These people are such givers. They are such protectors, these people. So selfless. Tell you they're heroes. Anyway, of course, Sirr couldn't explain why this family wasn't in any of the videos from that day. Kind of seemed fictitious. So in January of 2023, Sirr pleaded guilty to the felony charge of civil disorder, and he faced up to 5 years in prison, 3 years of probation, and $250,000 in fines. However, the prosecutor requested only 10 months in jail, 3 years of probation, and $2,000 in restitution. Sirr read a lengthy statement at his sentencing hearing. He told the judge, quote, "I thought I came to DC on January 6th to protest and stop something horrible. I thought I was there to help. I had been told by the news media and by social media that the election had been rigged and that votes had been stolen. I had been told that our democracy would end if it didn't act to save it. I was led by resentment, but I am the one who allowed myself to be led." Sirr apologized to his wife, his kids, and to the police, and Sirr said, quote, "Though I never intended to cause you harm, I was part of a mob that threatened you. Mimicking others, I said things like, 'Pick the right side,' though you were on the correct one." And then he added, quote, "I'm looking for forgiveness from my country. I have asked for forgiveness from God. I'm now ready for your decision, and I am hopeful for your mercy." So, of all of the people that I've covered, this is definitely sounds like one of the better apologies. Who knows, right? I mean, we always think that they're sincere, and then they go out and write a book, or they go out and do an interview and they show that they meant none of it. So I don't know. anymore. Sirr's attorney noted in his sentencing memo that Sirr had lost his job due to his involvement in the Capitol attack. And Sirr told the court, quote, "I can tell you that I have already felt punishment for my actions, and I know that it was my conduct that brought me here today." U.S. District Judge Trevor McFadden presided over Sirr's case. I couldn't locate any details about what the judge may have said to him, but when all was said and done, he gave Sirr a complete pass. Judge McFadden sentenced Sirr to only 2 months in federal prison, 6 months of home detention, 6 months of probation, and a $2,000 fine. As I mentioned in another sentencing video with McFadden, this is an insult to the officers who fought the mob that day. All of the violence was horrific, but I don't think anything compares to what took place in that tunnel. And this guy was a part of that. To give him only 2 months is a slap in the face to every single officer, especially those who were in that tunnel that day, literally fighting for their lives. You know, I mean, McFadden gave a longer sentence to a guy who didn't even commit violence that day. Now, admittedly, he is a vile, bigot, racist who was talking about kidnapping officials and using a silencer against them. But, you know, are thoughts and words now worthy of a longer sentence than actual violent actions? All right. Thanks so much for watching and listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. Don't shoot the messenger because this one sucked. And please become a donor if you possibly can. It really helps. All the links are down below in the description box. Truly appreciate all of you. Love you guys. Take care, and I'll talk with you soon.